Please join me in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please bow your heads in prayer. Thank you for bringing us all together to acknowledge the many accomplishments of our graduates. The candidates gathered today have worked long and hard to reach their educational goals, and through their perseverance and steadfastness, they have done so. As a result, we celebrate these candidates and their achievements. As they step across the stage today, let's all congratulate and applaud them, their friends, family, faculty, and staff who have supported them along the way. Amen.
You may be seated. Good afternoon. Welcome to the 2017 graduation exercises of Stanley Community College. Thank you, Casey, for that very special invocation. I am Dr. John Enomite, President of Stanley Community College. On stage today and in our audience are members of Stanley Community College's Board of Trustees. These dedicated leaders volunteer their time and expertise in governing our college. I ask, as I call the name of our board members, to please stand. Dr. Chris Bramlett, Mr. Joe Brooks, Mrs. Lisa Burris, Mr. Doug Hughes, and Ms. Daisy Washington. Also on stage are members of the executive leadership team for the college, associate vice presidents, and other guests who will be helping with our ceremony today. Members of the stage party include Ms. Janet K. Louder, Vice Chair of the North Carolina State Board of Community Colleges, Ms. Stephanie Fisher, Vice President of Administrative Services and Chief Financial Officer, Dr. Heather Hill, Vice President of Academic Affairs and Chief Academic Officer, Mr. Jeff Parsons, Associate Vice President of the School of Advanced Manufacturing and Industrial Technologies, Dr. Tammy Crump, Associate Vice President of the School of Health and Public Services, Mrs. Carmen Nunnally, Vice President of Strategic Planning and Compliance, Dr. Myra Furr, Vice President of Student Success and Dean of Students, and Mr. John Bowman, Chair of the Faculty Senate. Our student speakers today are Ms. Casey Hamilton, Mr. Kurt Love, and Ms. Tracy Shaver Sanders. I would like to take this opportunity to thank all of our dedicated faculty and staff who have helped each one of our graduating students here today in reaching his or her educational goal. Would the best faculty and staff in North Carolina please rise to be recognized?
Good afternoon. I'm John Bowman, Chair of the Faculty Senate and Department Head and Instructor for English here at the Stanley Community College. On behalf of the faculty and staff, I'm pleased and honored to recognize the following groups of students who have achieved additional distinction among their peers in the graduating class. Graduates, please stand and remain standing if you are a member of one of these groups. And please hold your applause until all the groups are standing. And I know you guys are excited, so just hang in there. The first group of students may be identified by the gold stoles and gold tassels. These students are members of Phi Theta Kappa and International Honor Society. Members of Phi Theta Kappa membership of Phi Theta Kappa is by invitation only, and to receive an invitation, one must earn a minimum cumulative GPA of 3.75 and maintain a 3.5 grade point average every semester. Will the members of Phi Theta Kappa please stand and remain standing? The next group of students are identified by special medallions over their robes indicating that they have received the Outstanding Student Leader Award for the work they have done in clubs and organizations on campus. Will those who receive the Outstanding Student Leader Award please stand and remain standing? The third group of students have served as ambassadors representing Stanley Community College and the SCC Foundation at campus and community events. The names of these graduates are bolded in the graduation program in recognition of their contribution to the college and their interaction as civic leaders. Will the ambassadors please stand and remain standing? Next, we have students who have been inducted into the National Society of Leadership and Success. These students are identified by their black and platinum cords. Will those who were inducted into the National Society of Leadership and Success please stand and remain standing? The students graduating with global distinction are those identified by wearing green cords, who throughout their studies at SCC have completed 15 credits of courses designated as having globally intensive content. These courses include foreign languages, international events on and off campus, and the opportunity to study abroad or domestic through intercultural experience and service. Will those graduating with global distinction please stand and remain standing? Students who have earned at least a 3.5 GPA and are graduating with honors are recognized by their gold cords. Will our honor graduates please stand and remain standing? Good to see. All right. Those wearing red cords are members of our graduating class who have served as an executive officer of our Student Government Association. Will our executive SGA members who are graduating please stand and remain standing? Our final group of students being recognized with honors are those students who have served our country and our armed forces. They are identified by the red, white, and blue cords. While our veterans who are graduating, please stand. Please join me in congratulating all of our honor graduates. Graduates, you may be seated.
At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce a very special guest who will be recognizing and presenting an award to SCC's 2017 Academic Excellence Award winner. Ms. Jan Lauder is the Vice Chair of the State Board of Community Colleges, where she represents and advocates for the needs not only for Stanley Community College, but the other 57 community colleges across North Carolina. I am proud to say that she also served as a member of the Stanley Community College Board of Trustees prior to her appointment to the State Board in 2011. Many of you know Jan Lauder from her numerous other roles, as she was the chair of the Stanley County Board of Commissioners and is now the current chairperson for the Board of Directors for the Hospice of the Stanley and the URI. She has a very impressive resume that reflects a long history of both professional as well as civic credentials. These accomplishments were recognized when Jan was awarded the prestigious Order of the Longleaf Pine by Governor Pat McCrory in December 2014 as homage to her contributions to North Carolina and its citizens. Jan has experienced firsthand the importance of education in the lives of all people. She and her husband Gary raised 3 children who all pursued post-secondary education and have achieved great success both personally as well as professionally. Jan is speaking from the heart when she says, "The investment that we make in all of our students is an investment in our leadership for tomorrow." Please join me in welcoming Ms. Jan Louder to the podium, an honored friend of Stanley Community College and the students we serve.
Good afternoon. At this time, I would like to invite Kimberly Ogle to join me on stage. There it is. Thank you. Right here. Come on around. Okay. I want you beside of me.
Okay.
I'm honored to be with you today as Vice Chair of the State Board of Community College to present this 2017 Academic Excellence Award. Each year, one student from each of the state's 58 colleges is selected for this honor. This year, Stanley Community College has selected a truly remarkable young woman to receive this award, and she stands with me now. Kimberly has completed a double major of Associate in Applied Science in Radiography and an Associate in Arts degree, and she has served with distinction as President of the Student Government, providing her leadership abilities. She described how becoming a mother in 2014 changed her life and gave her a motivation to become someone who her son could be proud of. Kimberly said, and I quote, "I have transformed from a hapless individual floundering without a plan to a woman on the path to success, thanks to determination, hard work, and the support and guidance that I've received at Stanley Community College, and I couldn't be happier," end quote. It is through the employees' dedication to education for our students that they achieve success and that they lead these doors with new hope, opportunity, and in many cases with job opportunities waiting for them. While we celebrate Kimberly's accomplishments today, I am confident that wherever she is, she will make many contributions for years to come. Kimberly truly exemplifies student excellence, and it is with great pride on behalf of the State Board of Community Colleges that I present her with the 2017 Academic Excellence Award. Congratulations, Kimberly.
Thank you.
Thank you. And I'm going to ask you to remove your hat, please. Because
Easier
yours
said
won't
than
go
done.
over.
I got a lot of pins in here.
That's your mama.
That's my grandma.
Oh,
Love you, Grandma. Oh, yeah. Okay.
and I'll let you get your hair.
Thank you.
And also, we have a letter from Dr. James Williamson, our president of the college system. I'll present that with you.
Thank you.
And also this plaque. I want to see it hanging on your wall.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you.
The Dr. George E. Eddins Jr. Award of Distinction in Allied Health Education is named in honor of an Albemarle physician whose support of the SCC Foundation has allowed hundreds of students to attend college. This recognition was established in 2003, and to be considered for this award, a graduating allied health student must have at least a 3.5 GPA, demonstrated leadership ability, and a record of service to the community. This year's recipient is said to exude all the qualities and characteristics you would expect of an excellent, caring, compassionate nurse. She has achieved a remarkable feat in coming this far toward her career goals. Suffering through a chronic illness, growing up has fueled her passion for becoming a pediatric nurse. She began her studies at Stanley Community College in 2015. She has participated in multiple domestic and international mission trips, which range from providing basic home repairs in Norfolk, Virginia, to teaching academics and preventative health care through Bible lessons in Roatan, Honduras. She is active in her local church and has participated in the biannual community service projects alongside her classmates in the ADN Club. This year's award goes to Elizabeth Hyatt. Our final award this afternoon is the Edward J. Snyder Jr. Exceptional Scholars Award. Mr. Snyder served as the second chair of the college's Board of Trustees. He was a member of the State Board of Community Colleges and the first chairman of the College Foundation, a position he held for over 3 decades. His support of the college provided scholarships and other resources for SCC for nearly 4 decades. An award was established in 2002 in honor of his services. To qualify for this award, a student must be nominated by a faculty or staff member, have it earned at least a 3.0 grade point average, and submit an essay. The recipients selected are then given the opportunity to deliver the commencement speech at their graduation ceremony. One of this year's recipients emerged as a leader in our electronics classes from the very beginning and became known by our instructors for his perfectionism and attention to detail. The student did not disappoint when representing Stanley Community College in the Skills USA competition. His circuit at the competition was so meticulously built that the contest facilitators kept his entry as a model. He won the state competition and later went on to the nationals last June in Louisville, Kentucky. When this student was not in the classroom, he served as a tutor for not only the electronics engineering program, but for the computer engineering technology and the biomedical engineering technology students as well. His advisor explained that he would, without reservation, be able to recommend this student to any of our area industries. This student represents the model that we seek to achieve with all of our graduates. It is my pleasure to introduce Kurt Love as one of this year's Edward J. Snyder Jr. Exceptional Scholars recipients and our ceremony's commencement speaker.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen and fellow graduates. I would like to thank each of you for coming out today to support the graduates. My name is Kurt Love, and I'm graduating with a degree in electronics engineering. My journey at Stanley Community College began at the Stanley Early College, which is a private high school where students can complete college courses alongside their high school classes in order to graduate with an associate's degree in addition to their high school diploma. To enroll in the early college, students must be interviewed and meet certain criteria based on their school performance during middle school years, which I was fortunate enough to meet. The teachers there were very different from any I'd ever experienced. Because of small class sizes, the teachers are more engaged in their students' lives, and they push them to succeed much harder because they get to know the students and they care about them. When I started the early college, there was more work than I had ever seen in my classes before, and I often wondered how I would make it through. There were many late nights spent on projects, papers, and presentations that I thought I would never finish, but it all certainly prepared me for my college courses. The teachers at the early college have much higher standards for their students than regular high school teachers do, and even most college teachers, because they know the students are capable of the work and it will prepare them for their future college classes. After going through that sort of pressure, I found most of my college assignments relatively simple compared to the kind of work I was accustomed to. When I started taking college classes, I thought I knew exactly what I wanted to do when I graduated. I loved the outdoors, especially aquatic environments, so I thought I was going to be a marine biologist. I was on track to earn my degree in Associates of Science at Stanley and then transfer to a university to get my bachelor's degree. I thought it would be the perfect thing for me, and I never once thought I would change my mind. I didn't realize until later, though, that there aren't many local jobs that I could get with that kind of degree. Most jobs I found required lots of experience or many years of school. They were also distant and would have required me to move. It was around that same time that I met Gary Hatley, one of the electronics instructors at the college, who helped me choose my current degree. I met him while I was playing the banjo with some other friends not too far from where we lived. Who would have ever thought playing the banjo could lead to someone getting an education? He was very welcoming, and he invited me to look at the electronics labs and even sit in on a motors class one day. I was in awe. I've always been curious about how things work, and I'm not satisfied until I completely understand how something I'm studying functions. So after thinking for a short while about what I wanted to do, I decided to change my course of study and pursue a degree in electronics engineering. I was unsure whether I had made the right decision or not at first, but I soon started enjoying my classes because I started learning how things work. This program has opened up many new opportunities for me that I would never have known about or been able to take part in. There are also many more jobs available for me now that I have a degree in electronics. One of the opportunities I had the privilege to take part in while earning my electronics degree is a competition called Skills USA. It is a competition that encompasses many different technical-related skills from carpentry to cooking. Each state has its own division, and the winners of state competitions receive the opportunity to compete in the national contest in Louisville, Kentucky. Certain contests even go as far as international. I was fortunate enough to win first place at the competition in electronics technology 2 years in a row, and now I'm currently planning on attending the national contest again in a few months. It is a very good experience that taught me quite a bit, and I would encourage anyone to take part in it who has the opportunity. I have also gained several certifications that I would not have earned if I had not pursued a degree in electronics. Now that I have my degree in electronics engineering, I plan to find a job somewhere and get some experience working with what I've been learning the past few years. I may go back to school also and further my education and become more versatile. My time spent here at Stanley Community College has opened up many new opportunities for me, and it has paid off very well, and I would encourage anyone to get an education to make their future brighter. In closing, I would like to leave you with a few words from actor Bradley Whitford that I believe are true and must be followed to achieve success in anything. He stated, "Take action. Every story you've ever connected with, every leader you've ever admired, every puny little thing you've ever accomplished is the result of taking action. You have a choice." Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Kurt, for your comments and your address. At this time, we would like to recognize our graduating class of 2017. Please hold all your applause until the final candidate has been recognized. Will the marshals please guide the candidates for associate degrees, diplomas, and certificates to the stage. Logan Allen. Andrea Allen. Cindy Alley. Tracy Austin. Nathan Balfrey. Lawrence Bambarger. Taylor Biggers. Chandler Brown. Jessica Bolton. Rebecca Carlin. Katrina Soberliski. Mackenzie Burgess. Christopher Klontz. Brandon Coward. Ashlyn Chandler. Lindsay Chandler. Jessica Chestnut. Brittany Clark. Maria Galloway. Lauren Cooper. Asia Chandler. Brandon Crisco. Shawnee Davis. Arthur Dubé Sr. Sydney Dunn. Francis Durr. Whitney Ellis. Madison Enlow. Jaquavia Funderburk. Misty Foreman. Taylor Flo. Taylor Gudner. Amanda Gorgas. Nicole Green. Okay. Kaylee Gremlin. Addie Grubb.
Melinda Hardis. Casey Hamilton. Ashton Harward. Amanda Herr. Lisbeth Hernandez James. Bradley Henson. Brittany Hopkins. Mandy Howell. Heather Hume. Catherine Hunt. Dana Huntley. Elizabeth Hyatt. Nicole Jacobs. Cassandra Jean Baptiste. Samantha Kendall. Jamira Kendall. Erica Klutz. Colby Klutz. Okay. Rose Laguerre. Charles Lee. Emily Linhausen. Shanice Lilly. Juanita Lilly. Vanessa Limthong. Melissa Little. Regina Massey. Taylor Malden. Allison McDonald. Okay. Jessica Meert.
Melinda Melton. Mariah Montgomery. Tori Myers. Cassandra Mulcahy. Trista Morton. Caprice Overton. Mel Okuta. Kimberly Ogle. Ryan Patterson. Danielle Posey. Jennifer Powell. Michaela Poplin. Kiana Polk. Chastity Robinson. Robert Richard. Hector Rubio. Nicole Rossetti. Tyler Ross. Greg Rosenkrantz. Edwin Sampson. Brittany Sanders. Kurt Love. Tracy Sanders. Macy Scott. Maddie Seagraves. Jamie Shields. Ashley Sehan. Kelly Smith. Shannon Snuggs. Stacy Spivey. Megan Starling. Brittany Strange. Seth Stiller. Christy Thompson. Jonathan Thompson. Emily Whitley. Kendra Winland. Chelsea Wazinski. Vander Whitted. William Wood. Beverly Fennell. Worley. Chastity Yates. Anita Yao. Faye Young. Tu B Yang. Tanya Zimieski.
Will the class of 2017 please stand? The faculty and staff of Stanley Community College have confirmed that each of you have fulfilled the prescribed requirements for your certificate, diploma, or associate degree. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the State Board of Community Colleges and the Board of Trustees of Stanley Community College, I announce each of you as graduates of Stanley Community College with all the rights, privileges, honor, and responsibilities which belong to the holders of these awards. As an affirmation of success, I ask each of you now to shift your tassel from the right to the left to signify that you have now graduated from Stanley Community College. We really, truly are proud to call each of our graduates alumni of Stanley Community College. Today, we are excited to announce the launch of the Stanley Community College Alumni Association. The SCC Alumni Association will provide a structure for our graduates to stay engaged and informed on the vibrant life and growth of the college. If you haven't already visited the alumni table, please do so before leaving. Graduates, the Alumni Association joins you in your excitement today. As you exit the ceremony, each graduate will receive a gift bag from the newly formed Stanley Community College Alumni Association. We welcome you as our first members of the SCC Alumni Association. You thought we were done with instructions. We have one more set of instructions. Family and friends, please rise. Following the benediction, the platform party, faculty, staff, and graduates will exit the auditorium. We ask our family and friends to please honor our graduates and remain standing until the last graduate has left the auditorium. Once the last graduate has exited the auditorium, family and friends may then exit. Tracy Shaver Sanders will now present the benediction.
Please bow your heads in prayer. On this special day, we are celebrating the wonderful accomplishments that these graduates have made over the course of their careers at Stanley Community College. May the skills they have developed be the foundation on which they build successful careers and lives. Fill these graduates with gratitude, humility, faith, and love. Thank you for bringing us to this joyous day. Watch over the individuals gathered here today and see them safely home. Amen.